Hello, everyone, and welcome to Correct Coding. Correct Coding is a channel where I teach you a bunch of different coding languages. The next few weeks will be on Python. I upload every week, and this is my first upload, so make sure to subscribe. On your main web browser, search download Python and click the first link. Hover over downloads and click this button over here. This number over here, 3.14.2, will be used later on. So uh, after you click the button, this should pop up. Just click it. Click install now. Wait a little bit. And it will probably say setup was successful. If it didn't say setup is successful, then you can write it down in the comments and I'll research it. It should say setup was successful. After that, just close it and go to your application browser. Anyway, after you do that, search up idle, spelled like this. And now, idle Python 3.14, which is, as you can see, um, 3.14 is the version of Python I downloaded. 3.14, as you can see on this button. Let me go back. It should a thing should pop up, an application should pop up saying idle Python, whatever version you downloaded. In the case of people in the future, 64 bits. Click it. Now, as you can see, we are in Python. So I will teach you a few tricks with the Python editor. So first of all, file, new file. This will open a new file. So you see, the idle is actually the starting point of everything. I just made a new file, but you can actually open other files, and open a recent file, save as, save copy as, all those. Anyway, let's go to this new file. Now, first do this. Options, configure idle. The default size will be 12, but you should set yours to 20 because it's a bit better. And options, show line numbers. This will just show all lines. It is really useful in errors because errors will tell you what line number the error is on. Anyway, for complete beginners, type this in your new project. This is the first thing, the absolute first thing, and nearly everybody who does Python first wrote in their first Python editor. So yes, run module. Okay. For complete beginners, click downloads and save it there. But for for experienced beginners and intermediates, you should make a separate Python file, like, sorry, not a Python file, a separate folder for your Python files, like I did here. Anyway, let's say just save it as something like new file dot. Now we'll do this. I will teach you how this works later on, but that won't be right now. Few more things with the options configure idle menu. With this little pop-up menu, you can actually change the font. I have mine set to Georgia because it's a nice font, but you can also put it to Javanese text, for example. Oh, that's some pretty cool text. Yeah. Makes the brackets really large, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is actually a good font for coding. I'd recommend it. But for me, I prefer Georgia, so do that. There is one more thing I will teach you. Basically, back to the configure idle menu. You see how this is, oh my goodness. Okay. You see how this here is green and this here is like purple? You can actually change that. Go to highlights, and let's say I want to change the green. I will click the green text over here. Now, I do choose color 4, and let's set it to something like yellow. Oh goodness. Let's set it to something like bright yellow. Add to custom colors. Okay. Now name your theme, which will basically be all your custom colors. You can, which will make it so that you can switch it to your custom colors anytime you want. Of course, you can also switch back. Look, if I press OK, check it out. But I do not like yellow strings, so I will actually go back and make it a built-in theme. Okay. That is pretty much it. Next week, I will upload a coding video. This was just a setup video. So, yes, this is, once again, this is my first upload, and I upload daily every week. So make sure to subscribe to not miss my upload.